Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story that we all go through, a ladder story. You woke up with the bell ringing in the light of the morning. You thought of not opening the door. There is no one likely to come to you at this hour. You convince yourself that it might be an important thing and open the door. A cargo has arrived. You got the package. It was a strange package, a big ladder.
You wondered if it came accidentally, but when you looked at the text on it, you realized it was a letter written to you. You looked at the sender curiously. The sender is a very, very important person to you. For example, if you are a public servant, the governor of the province you live in. If you are a student, director of the university, or someone you value very much. What do you do? First possibility, you think that the governor of or director would not send you a letter and you throw it away. Second possibility, you throw the letter aside and continue to sleep. You read when you get up. Third possibility, since the sender is a very high-ranking person or someone you value very much, you open and read the letter immediately. You choose the third possibility. You open the letter, but what is that? The letter was written in a language you don't know. What would you do in this situation? You probably want to have the letter translated and understand what is written to you in this letter as soon as possible.
This story I am telling is a true story, and you are the hero of this story. What about this letter? That letter comes from the Creator who created you and the whole universe while they were non-existent. Its name is the Holy Quran.
Would you like to read the letter of the Holy Quran that came to you personally from the highest possible level? If you haven't done enough by now, no more delay and come let's read this letter together. Until 4 years ago, I had never examined my Holy Quran letter. I thought I knew the Quran like those who generally do not read and do not know. I had an opinion about the Quran as a book in which similar stories of prophets and religious orders and prohibitions I already know. Although my conscience and heart did not accept it, my mind was captured by this thought because of my ignorance. Yes, I had not read my letter even once until 4 years ago. I met the Quran on the occasion of the contest from the translation of the Quran 4 years ago. Actually, I decided to enter the contest only because I had free time available. I thought it would be better if there was an interpretation or an annotated translation format, and I thought I would not benefit from the translation of the Quran. However, that was not the case at all, because the word was the word of Allah. Even if the translation is the shadow of the Quran, I have benefited a lot and met the Quran. Our Prophet Muhammad said very beautifully, one knows what he knows, one makes hostility to what he does not know. I saw that this very important determination, which is valid in interpersonal relations, is also valid for the Quran. I met the Holy Quran by means of the competition and I felt a desire to take this acquaintance further. After the contest, I have continued to read Quran translations, commentaries, annotated translations, and other books about the Quran for 2 years. How nice it was to meet the Quran and learn what my Lord taught me. My Lord, the possessor of infinite mercy, cures all my troubles and cures my illnesses in his great book. My Lord, who wanted me to live a happy life in the world and the hereafter, actually explained how this would be possible. Then Why don't people read the Quran letter and have a happy life? Are there obstacles? For example, one has to believe first. Just like a sick person visiting a doctor, one must first believe and trust that doctor. If there is no such belief, will the patient go to the doctor? Even if it goes, will there be a healthy communication between them? Of course not. First of all, the patient has to trust the doctor, tell all his complaints, and the doctor should give his medication as much as possible. Then, if he takes his medicines exactly as the doctor described, he will find his cure. Just like the doctor's example, we must first believe and trust in the Quran in order to benefit from our Quran letter, which is our prescription for a happy life. If we have this belief and trust, we read the Holy Quran, understand what is written, and apply it in our lives. Thus, we can achieve happiness. If there is prejudice, such a benefit will not be possible. Prejudice is not the only obstacle. For example, laziness can also be an obstacle. Due to laziness and negligence, the patient may not go to the doctor, the disease progresses and treatment may not be possible. Just like this, the Quran letter cannot be read due to laziness and negligence. I refer other barriers between the Quran letter and people to another video. So, how will the letter of the Quran sent 14 centuries ago be a recipe for us? The reason for this is that the Quran is at a sufficient level for all people until the day of judgment. You ask why? Our Prophet Muhammad came after all the prophets. After that, it was determined by Allah that no prophets would come anymore. Just as our Prophet Muhammad was superior to all prophets, the Quran is superior to all divine books. Human civilization has progressed and has reached the capacity to understand and live at an advanced level. Accordingly, the incoming book was sent at the highest level by Allah. Thus, the Quran was sent at a level sufficient for all people until doomsday. In fact, it is at such a high level that if humanity examines the Quran with all sciences and the most advanced scientists, they will discover its new superior features. Of course, it is possible to understand these superior features by reading from the original language. However, many things can be understood from the translation, which is the shadow of the original. The Quran is such a miraculous book that it offers many benefits that everyone can benefit from according to his belief, knowledge, and needs. Everyone benefits according to their situation. There is no limit to this benefit. The more a person is willing, the more he or she benefits. The Quran is enough for all people who will come until the day of judgment, and this is such a great miracle of the Quran that it is a distinct feature that declares to the whole universe that its source is Allah. Thus, I have completed my introductory determinations about our Quran letter. Finally, I would like to express briefly why I opened this channel since this is my first video. The reason I opened this channel is because of the following words of our Prophet Muhammad. Being a means of guidance to a person is better than anything that the sun rises and sets by. There are the Kaaba, Masjid Nabawi, and Masjid Aqsa. There are millions of mosques. There are charities. Our Prophet Muhammad says it is better than all of them to help a person to enter paradise. On this occasion, I would like to ask, do you understand how valuable you are to Allah? Anyone cannot imagine what Allah has prepared for us in paradise. Let me return to our topic. If by means of what has been told, a person turns to religious research and wins paradise, this channel will be achieved its goal. My task is to do my best Your task is to search without prejudice and to stick tightly when you find it. If you do this, I hope Allah will grant you paradise. Hope to see you again.